right now, at this point in time, I would like to...
Well, for all of the classes that are out there. First of all, Don came up to me when I came in and asked if I'd say a few words, and he gave me two things that I had to make sure I did. One was to keep it under 2 minutes, and the other thing was to talk about all the good things that Don Hamilton has done. Okay. So, I guess I'm done? I've enjoyed working with Don. First of all, on behalf of your Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, I do want to welcome all of you back. I call it back as you come back and get together. It's great to see all of you here and to meet a number of you. I haven't had a chance to do that, and I'll get around and try to meet with all of you, as many of you as possible. But I do want to thank you for coming back and getting together. Because what you're saying is that that educational experience that you had was very important to you. Think about that, 25 years ago, a quarter of a century. First of all, since my class was earlier than that, it made me feel, as I was thinking about this today, how old I am. And I do age pretty well. I'm not going to say that. But 25 years. And think about what's happened in 25 years. Okay, many of you have gone on to be leaders in your area. You've made a difference in the profession. Many of you, or most of you, are still quite active. A number of you that I've met are talking about those things you still want to do as part of your profession. But also look at the profession. There have been a number of changes. A number of you might even say that over the 25 years, while there's been a number of big changes, we're still not to where we want to be yet, pharmacy. So I challenge you, as you have your next 25 years in your profession, and that's not only practicing, but it's talking about pharmacy, it's moving pharmacy forward, it's talking about good students to go into pharmacy, it's playing all sorts of roles within that we continue to think about how we move that profession together. On behalf of your faculty, we are very proud of you and all those things that you have accomplished. I hope to hear about all of those as I go along. And I do want to hear about all those good things that Don Hamilton has done. Nice to meet you all. Thank you.
We had, because we're the table here that I guess has the only votes, we had a contest about who looks the most the same and who looks different, okay? So it was a hard sort of thing for who looks most the same, but most the same as in the grad class, Janet Webb. Yay! So, if you have a speech.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget to thank your mom and your dad.
For these wonderful genes, and thank you, retinoic acid. This is hardly fair.
Is there anything you'd like to tell the class? What have you been doing for 25 years?
Just give us one memory.
And most of them involved Don Hamilton.
Yes.
Okay, your time's up. Okay. Alex
It's very true, I look very different. I was looking at this picture, it must be taken probably when I was about 16 years old, with lots of hair. Well, you know, I'm very happy to actually be here, 25 years, even though I see some of the folks here, but a lot of them I haven't seen for a long, long time. And when I heard that 25, reunion is coming, I was so excited. You asked my wife, I just couldn't go to sleep for the last 2 weeks.
For different reasons.
I find as you get older, I think one of the things that you really cherish is friendship. And the 4 years of pharmacy we've gone through, I tell you, it was a lot of fun. Especially David Toe and Juicin made me walk across the stage on my knees, snapping my fingers, for the reach for the top. I will not forget that one. Alex has been reborn. Now, when I first graduated, I used to hate pharmacy profession. I can tell you that, I used to hate it. It was like, but last 5 years, I don't know what happened, probably snapped her, you know. I started to really like the pharmacy profession because it basically deals with people, you know, and I do a lot of relief work, and you know what, when you really, since you try to help your clients or patients, I tell you, they really appreciate it, and they actually entrust you a lot. And then, you know, who is the most trusted person or profession? Pharmacy, a pharmacist. And that really hit home. And I hope, you know, all of you, or those people thinking of retiring, just cancel that plan. Well, anyway, thank you very much for the people who organized this. And I think you chose the right person who have changed a lot from the pharmacy year. Thank you.
Yeah, I really do, actually. Sorry, Alex, I'll be up here for about a half an hour. Yes, I went through all 4 years of pharmacy. I never graduated in pharmacy. Now my wife is the head pharmacist at a hospital, and I'm living that as well. And you know, on call, the staff, yeah, we're living it. But I told my table this story actually, and as my wife gets older, she's much older than me, she gets testier as, you know, lack of sleep, tired and whatnot. And we were just in Europe, and we were coming back from Sweden, and I convinced her that we were stopping off in London. We had two choices. We either could get a hotel in London and go out for a really nice meal and stay in the hotel, get up like 3 o'clock in the morning and catch the plane at about 5:30, or we could do something really a lot of fun. And she saw my eyes. I said we could take the Heathrow Express, go into London, have a couple of beers at Piccadilly, and go around. I'll show you the sights, Kensington, the whole bit. You know, I've been on 2 rugby tours over there. I could show you everything, dear. Well, I got lost, right? Because every rugby tour I went on, we just ended up in the pub. But she got there, and then I told her that at the airport, we're staying overnight at the airport. We're sleeping on the bench. And every Arab cleaning guy there was like ready to fleece us every time we fell asleep. They were looking at the guy. So she was a little testy. She had one eye open watching this guy. He's back again. I go, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Just fall asleep. So needless to say, when we got off the plane, in Vancouver, we got off the ramp, they were checking our passports, and that was bad enough. And she had the whole, like I always give her the sheet where we buy stuff, you know, she just fills it in right down to the nickel, right? We go through the, oh yeah, it's pretty precise. Don't laugh, Barb, I'm serious. So we go through the customs, and the guy gives us the 10th degree, and she's got everything labeled out for her and everything like that. So we walk in, and my duty right then is just to get the luggage cart, right? I know she's got my passport, I'm moving on, luggage cart, get ready, you know, like a lapdog, you know, I'm just ready to go. And this little customs lady comes up to me, she's about 25, one of those kind of people that you really don't want to give authority to, you know, and she comes up to me, she goes, passport, sir, and I go, oh, my wife's got it over there. She says, which one's your wife? Well, there's all these people. I thought I'd have a little fun, you know, one of those ladies over there. So she didn't want to joke around, so I said, well, she's right there. Go ask her. She says, oh, come over. So Janice gives her the 2 passports, and I could see she was a little edgy. I mean, she hadn't slept for like 36 hours, and I could see it. So anyways, we were watching our luggage. We wanted to get home. So we were looking for our luggage coming off the rack, and the girl made the fatal mistake of telling her what something to do, and it was, face me when I'm talking to you. And that face snapped around. It was just snapped like this, and she said, yes, and she started asking a question. The only question that she could have asked more direct to really piss her off was, what do you do for a living? She said, I'm a pharmacist. And then Janice made the comment like, do you think I'd be stupid enough to bring drugs into the country, being a pharmacist? She said, one more step. She had to go one more step. She said, you might get desperate. Well, holy crap. That was it. The gloves were off. I was dropping my pants down on the ground. I was ready for the hand, the whole bit, the search. I'm thinking about the cavity search. We're going in for this one, right? I looked over and I said, thanks a lot, thanks a lot. I mean, I thought we were going to be there forever, but she pissed the lady off so much. They were going toe to toe, they were looking at each other. She said, 30 seconds. And then, I tell you, I thought I was stuck there forever, but you know, every spouse here, I appreciate where you're coming from and I appreciate where you're going, but actually the last 25 hasn't been that bad, so have a good night. Thank you very much.